Over 10 years ago, August 2008 to be precise, I received a phone call about a traveling dolphin show. It turned out that this traveling dolphin show was capturing dolphins from an area called Karimun Jawa in central Java. This was world's last traveling dolphin show, and they're still operating until today. And we're still campaigning to close them down. The owner of this traveling dolphin show had supplied dolphins to other places around Indonesia. We went to Melka Hotel a few times. We documented what was happening there. I would sleep in the hotel room right next to the pool, filming them early morning, walking in the pool area because it was still quiet. We would witness Dewa jumping up against the side of the pool and really hurting himself. It was really shocking to see this behavior. I've never seen anything like it before. I didn't even know it existed. The people that would go there pay a lot of money to swim with these dolphins. The children that come there, they fly them in from Russia and from other countries. The parents have hope that these dolphins are gonna heal their children. But it's all a scam. It's a scam to raise money. It's been a long struggle. We had endless meetings with the government, and now, since we have the chance to really make a difference for them, we got them out of the pool. We are finally giving them their birthright for freedom. We need support more than ever. We're working with the government for the greater cause, which is we're going in the right direction, and often people are easily complaining, easily clapping like this is great work, but we really, really need support.
We're looking for a place that has clean, clear water, wild dolphins in the area, and we really don't know exactly, but I'll know it when we see it. We've done this before, searching for sanctuary in Guatemala, Nicaragua, Colombia, Brazil, Haiti, and we usually build the sea pen temporarily because those dolphins are going to be set free. This one will be permanent, and it'll be the first one in the world. There are a lot of dolphin sanctuaries on the drawing boards, but as I speak, there isn't one anywhere in the world. Hopefully this will be the first. These boats would have to go.
You have to get rid of all these boats.
Fiscally, it will work along that seawall. Yeah. I'm afraid there are too many boats here, Cap. If the boats weren't here with work, the fact that there are people here and activity doesn't matter for the dolphins that are not going to be released. Actually, they have something to stimulate their mind because captivity is boring. And so you don't want to get them in isolation. The other two who are going to be released into the wild, they need to be away from boats and people and activity, but not the ones that are going to be here forever.
Maybe if we go around, there might be quiet beaches.
This is where it is, right here. We don't have a mooring, but there's one right there maybe, right? Is that a mooring?
Yeah, it is too, yeah. Let's grab that.
This is the area right here. This is it.
Oh,
I can see a sea pen right here. I think this is the spot, Bebka.
We should pin the location.
It's the best one we've seen so far, this location right here. So this looks like we found the location. This seems to be the ideal spot. There's plenty of reef that can be included inside the sea pen. And the current is not very strong when you get close to that inner reef over there. So starting the sea pen there and going out to deeper water, there's about a 4 or 5 knot current here, and the deep end of the pen can be in a current like that would actually be helpful. So this could be it. We just need to get a permit now and get going. Let's do this. This woman right here can make it all happen.
He got me into this. So your fault.
Kan bisa main.
So all of these trainers here lost their job when we raided the Melka Hotel and put them out of business. So we rehired them. We hired them all and increased their salary. Now they're wearing Dolphin Project t-shirts and they feel great about themselves. They're a very cohesive team. They're like family. And so the sea pen is in a sanctuary, is in a kind of a remote location. They can't stay there 24/7, so they'll rotate the 5 dolphin trainers. Dolphins have 3 to 5 times the body weight that a human has. They urinate and defecate 3 to 5 times. So there's an enormous amount of shit in here. It's literally a toilet bowl. People need to know what happened to these dolphins, who they are, how they got here, what they were doing here, where they're going. That's real education. If people get that education, get that information, they probably will think twice before they buy a ticket for a dolphin show. Melka and my son Lincoln, they came here 10 years ago and found these dolphins and have been fighting for 10 years to get them out of here. Yeah, it's been like banging the head against the wall for 10 years. But the very last couple of months, everything came together. All the stars and planets lined up perfectly. And we have the cooperation of the police, the forest department, the fisheries department. Everybody is cooperating. This is all about keeping their temperature down to 98.6, which is about what we are also humans. They tend to overheat when they're out of the water. Breathtaking. Takes my breath away. You have to have the patience of a saint to do this work. We're going to see his behavior change radically because his habitat changed radically. Habitat dictates behavior. That's a given in science. His habitat at the swimming pool was very shallow, heavily chlorinated, chemically treated with copper sulfate, citric acid. And now he's in natural seawater. There's a lot of fish in here. He's going to experience the rhythms of the sea, the tide, the current, all of those things, and be able to see the stars. Be able to live out his life with quality and dignity, and be identified properly. At these captive facilities, they identify the dolphins as ambassadors. That's not true. They're not ambassadors. They didn't volunteer for that job. They are victims. And that will be explained to people when they come here. And when people leave here, hopefully they will think twice before they buy a ticket for a dolphin show. So yeah, this is a huge thing here. It's a big day. I was up all night thinking about this.
It is.
Oh man,
It's amazing.
it's amazing. Yeah, it only took 10 years. Wow. There they are.
It was worth it.
Yep. Oh man, we pulled it off. We did all this with no money, just dreaming. This is all the result of a dream, actually. Oh man. Problem is, I've never asked for money before. I'm not good at that. I've never done that before. This is the first time I've actually asked for donations for a cause, and it's important because this is the only dolphin sanctuary in the world, and we need to make sure it's successful. It's imperative to have an alternative to these captive dolphin swim programs around the world. Best way to bring about change for the common good is by example, and that's what the Dolphin Sanctuary Project is about in Bali. It's actually in two parts. We have the sanctuary in the West Bali National Park. That's where they go to be identified, find out if they are candidates to be released or to stay in the sanctuary. We've identified two of the dolphins, the two you see here, Rocky and Rambo. They are clearly candidates for release, and we have to rebuild the Camp Lumba Lumba, which is in their home range. This is going to be expensive, so we're asking the public to please support this effort. They can be free with your help.